Hey everyone, this is Greg. Welcome back to Diablo 3, and we're going to continue our quest of Trailing the Coven. It's been a week or two since I've played this last, so bear with me as I kind of figure out how to play again. But yeah, for the most part, we've been away, and we've been working on other stuff, I guess. So, yeah, so we're gonna just jump right back into this. So we have to explore Leoric's Manor, which is in town here, I believe. Do we have to talk to you? I guess we don't have to talk to her. Is Leoric's Manor? No. No, no. I guess, where is Leoric's Manor? Let me go to our quest thing. Here we go. Explore the cultists in Leoric's Manor, judging from the number of village. Alright, so let's get out of here. And where the heck is Leoric's Manor? Where do we have to go? Well, I guess we'll just hop into this waypoint thing here. And we gotta go to the Northern Highlands, I guess. Is that what it said? Yeah, I guess. This is where we have to be. Alright, so, like I said, bear with me as I kind of work on getting used to everything again. So, hope you guys are doing well. Cow.
That was fun.
My loutish companions have no curiosity about the Khazra. They're only interested in the bounty on their heads. But I am convinced the Khazra can be communicated with. It is dangerous, to be sure, but it is a risk I am willing to take.
Let's see. I think I can't remember how far we got last time around. We're just going to ride around, kill some goatmen, these warrior people. Yeah, do all of this kind of stuff. So, like I said, we were away. Okay. Like I said, we were away, so we haven't really spent a lot of time, you know, working on the channel or doing anything. We have some things that we'd like to do. What's that say? Magic cloak. Intro per second. I like the one that I have better. Yeah, so we haven't really worked on too much. I know Kelly's going to be adding some new content to the channel, and she's working on some other stuff. For the most part, I've just been extremely busy with other things. There are more important things, like job stuff, working, things like that, you know, the important stuff. So I haven't really dedicated a lot of time to the channel because other things take precedent. But we're playing games.
Not enough hatred. That's how we do it in Kingsport.
But one thing I have been doing is watching. I've been trying to, I guess, keep up or catch up, I guess, a little bit to oh my gosh, what is it called? To Critical Role on Geek and Sundry's channel. I'm in the middle of watching episode 100. Yeah, so it's a really great show. You know, it's just a bunch of voice actors from a bunch of video games. They all sit around and they play Dungeons and Dragons. And yeah, it's really good. It's really good. It's a really good show. and I encourage all y'all to go watch it, because it's really funny, and there's some people on there that are just hilarious. Some of the cast members are really, really funny. But yeah, I've been trying to catch up with that. And yeah, you know what? The other thing that I've have watched recently, I started 30 Rock over again. 30 Rock is one of my favorite shows of all time, and you know, every now and then I'll just start watching it again. You know, I'll get this this desire to watch it just because it's hilarious. I was watching Tracy Morgan videos actually one day, and I was like, I should probably go back and watch that show because that show is amazing, and Tracy Morgan is hilarious. But so I went back through, started watching it again, and it's really interesting the number of Jack Donaghy quotes where he says things, and it's and I'm not exaggerating, it's almost like the type of stuff that Donald Trump says. It's like these, you know, we don't make stuff anymore in this country, you know, we got to make, actually in one episode he actually says we have to make America great again, which I think is hilarious. So it's funny, as I'm going back through and watching this show, I'm finding more and more of the similarities between Jack Donaghy and Alec Baldwin's character and our current president. It's really interesting. Sad, interesting, I don't know. Depending on your politics, it doesn't matter. You can believe whatever you want to believe, and
I need more hatred to
subscribe to whatever politics you subscribe to. It's not my choice to tell you what to believe. It's not my choice to tell you what to think or anything like that. I'm just saying that it's very interesting, these similarities. If you hear any noises, that might be my dog. As always, he's kind of just hanging out around here. What the heck was that just fell over there? And he missed us terribly. He did not go with us on vacation. He missed us quite a bit. He got to stay at the at my parents' house and Kelly's parents' house, so he had a little vacation of his own, but he's happy to be back with us. It's funny, when he saw us again, it was like he's seen us for the first time, and he's hilarious because he like can't control his limbs. He just like flails all about, and he gets so excited, and it's hilarious when he gets super excited and stuff. Where the heck are we going here? Where are we supposed to go? I'm gonna go up this way because I have a feeling that's where I was last time. Maybe. I'm trying to remember what we were doing. I guess exploring Leoric's Manor, but I'm trying to remember like exactly where we were. Oh, there's some dudes.
My hatred is too low.
Don't want to do that. Yeah, so our vacation was pretty good. Went down south, checked out some places down there, and I think the one interesting thing is that we stayed in a tiny house. Did Airbnb for the first time. I don't know if you guys have ever done Airbnb, but we had a really great experience. And yeah, so we stayed in a tiny house, and that was pretty interesting. I always joke with Kelly and say that we're gonna live in a tiny house. She doesn't like when I joke about that, but I feel like most millennials, you know, the prospect of buying a house, prospect of, you know, doing all that kind of stuff, saving money for it and everything,
it is
while
my
you're
pleasure
working
to
and while you're
report
doing other stuff.
that I have
You know, that's
broken the prisoners
tough.
from Wortham. Words have flowed from their mouths like blood from a wound. Our summoners can retrieve the weapon at your command, and the enemy shall be none the wiser.
Yeah, like I said, you know, the prospect of buying a house is daunting, and it's
To me, you beasts! Let none touch me!
it's just a scary process. It's a scary thought. You know, the idea of how much money you have to put down on a house, and how much, you know. I'm not too worried about things like upkeep and stuff like that. I'm not too worried about that because, you know, I think of myself as a pretty handy person. Yeah, so I'm not too worried about, you know, things like things like building, not building a house. I'm not building a house. Things like, you know, repairs and stuff like that. I'm pretty confident that I would be able to do that kind of stuff. But the prospect of actually buying it, actually putting money down, saving money, doing all that kind of stuff, you know, it's difficult, and I feel like, you know, for millennials like myself, I guess I'm a millennial. I'm not entirely sure what category I guess I would fall into. I'm 30. I guess I would be a millennial. Let's just go with that. For millennials like myself, you know, I just feel like it's different. You know, when my parents and Kelly's parents too, we talk to them all the time about, you know, buying a house, and they think that, I don't know if they necessarily think that we should have a house already, or that we should, or anything like that. I think that they are, holy cow. There's a golem up there, and I just like to get to it, or treasure golem, whatever it's called. Holy cow, these guys are really tough to kill this time. Holy cow. I'm still waiting. Where's that guy? Where is he? Holy cow, that's a lot just happened right there. But like I said, I don't think it's necessarily that that my parents or Kelly's parents want us to buy want us, you know, to take a risk or anything like that and buy a house when we really can at this point. What I think it is, I think that you know, our parents are baby boomers, baby boom generation. I just think it's so different. The prospect of buying a house, you know, our parents, a lot of our parents, back in the day, college was cheaper. They can go to a technical school, maybe a Votech, something like that, get trained, and get out, and manufacturing was really big, and make a great living, and make a boatload of money pretty quick, and in trades, things like welding and machinery and stuff like that. And you know, you can do that kind of stuff today, still, but I think back in the day when manufacturing was a lot more prevalent and was a much bigger industry in the country, it was easier for our parents to go and find to graduate high school and get a really good paying job, one that you'd be able to afford the bills. And even if you went to college back then, I feel like your college or student loans and things were probably not as much as they are today, and you may have been able to, you know, get a better job or at least work your way up, and you know, housing back then was pretty cheap too. I think my parents said they bought their house for like 24 grand back in the day, something like that. So it's, you know, it's, now mind you, they have been paying it off, and have been paying it off since like the 80s, since the early 80s. So, you know, it's I don't know, it's there's, I guess it's just really perspective. But I feel like for my generation, and to bring it all back around, for my generation, things like tiny houses are an interesting prospect, because you're, you know, it's the idea of, you know, owning your own home, and owning your own house, having a place to call your own, and something that is, you know, mobile, something that you can take and move to wherever you want to move. And you know, the big thing with the tiny house movement obviously is getting off the grid and no reliance of fossil fuels and that kind of stuff. And that is definitely something that interests me as well. So that's kind of why I always joke around with Kelly and say that we're going to move into a tiny house, because it's kind of stuff that I like. You know, it's kind of stuff that I'm into. I love to be able to say, hey, I'm a homeowner. I'm owning my own house, and I'm not as reliant on fossil fuels. I'm not as reliant on that type of stuff, and I can take it where I want and put it where I want, and it's just a really alluring idea to my generation, I think. And that's why the tiny house movement is as popular as it is, and why there's so many TV shows about it. And the TV shows are completely fake. They're so bad. I think the worst part is, like, if you go on any tiny house blog, or if you go on any tiny house like any website or anything like that, or just search like tiny homes for sale, half the time you could actually find the places that the tiny house hunters or the tiny house people do, that they, you know, build and remodel and all that kind of stuff. Or like the one episode I saw, this girl took a bus or something like that and converted it into a tiny house. It was ridiculous. Ooh, I have my hand on shift. Ridiculous, but I saw it for sale on like one of the tiny home listing places and stuff like that. It was just absolutely, it's ridiculous. And people, I think the thing is too, people have an unrealistic expectation when they move in, or when they think about moving into those types of places. I'm a little bit more of a realist, and that's another reason why I like the idea of living in a tiny house, is because I don't, Kelly will be the first one to tell you that I love to just, if we don't need something, I love to just like toss it or donate it or something like that, because I just don't like having lots of junk around.
Now this is more like it.
Oh, here we go. I don't like this scoundrel dude. He is.
My hatred is too low.
Well, I just took care of him pretty quick. Whatever the heck that is. I completely forgot whatever, like power-ups and stuff I had. Yeah, I think that's why a lot of the tiny home movement is alluring to my generation. Is, you know, the idea that at the same age that my parents, actually my parents were younger when they bought their house, but maybe around the same age, but at the same age or younger, for the time when my parents bought their house, I could buy my own house, and it could be a tiny home, and it could be something that's off the grid, and it could be something that's a little more environmentally friendly. And so, I mean, there's a lot of positives and negatives about it, of course, but I find it very interesting. And like I said, I always joke around with Kelly and say that there's like a tiny home place near us that I guess they build them and manufacture them, and I always say, yeah, that's whenever we drive by, I go, hey, there's our house. So the joke was that we stayed in this tiny home. Oh, you know, there's a treasure chest back there. I didn't even look in it. Completely forgot about it. It was like way back there. But the joke was that this was going to be our test home, and to see if we could stand it and see if we could stand living with each other in such a confined space. And you know what? It was, I think, 400 square feet, and it was actually quite roomy. I'll be honest, it was great. I really enjoyed it. The one thing, I did ram my head pretty hard on the ceiling. The ceiling up in the loft area was kind of slanted, so I could walk upright and then slowly have to kind of crouch down to get into the bed. Crawling out of the bed wasn't the best, but overall, I don't know. I found it was pretty nice. Holy cow! What am I doing here? Oh, I'm going this way. I thought it was great. I thought it was actually kind of spacious. It was interesting that the amount of storage. Funny thing, the one thing that I kept saying to Kelly was that it had a laundry. It had laundry facilities on site, and that's something that we don't even have in our apartment. To go to the laundromat every Sunday morning. Wake up at 5 to go to the laundromat and beat the crowd. Yeah, so I don't know. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, it was interesting. It was a very interesting experience. The roomy, spacious. The you know, you really do have to make room for everything.
We have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed.
There is a new piece to the game. A girl named Leah. My spies tell me she is the child of the witch Adria, who is hiding in the deserts of Chaldeum. Bring this news to the master at once.
So wait, Leah's a witch? Is that what they just said? Is that what's happening? What's going on? She's a witch? What? Do I have to kill her at some point? I'm so confused. Okay, we'll find out. Yeah, so the tiny house experience was fun. Lots of fun. We went to Asheville, North Carolina. That's where we stayed in the tiny home. We toured the Biltmore Mansion, which was pretty funny. So we went to a tiny home to the largest mansion in the country. So it was definitely a completely different experience. Going from something so tiny to something so gigantic. You could fit probably about 5 or 6 tiny homes that we stayed in the one person's bedroom. It's just it was pretty ridiculous. Holy cow! What is this?
Didn't even mention me.
Delay him while I prepare his demise in the depths below.
All y'all go down.
You will drown in your own blood, Magda.
Yeah, Magda, where are you? Where'd you go?
They did horrible things to us. Rest easy now. Your time is short. Have you seen another prisoner? A man in rags?
Yes, the man with the golden eyes. I saw Magda taken into Leoric's old torture chambers below us.
I will kill her. I swear it.
Cooper's pretty badass. One thing that did happen on our vacation is that my fingers keep twitching, and I don't know what's going on with that. It's like they keep twitching, and it's really annoying. And I keep hitting like random buttons here. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah. So overall, it was a good trip, good vacation. Weather was nice. Smoky Mountains were pretty amazing. That was the other place that we went to. So yeah, that was amazing. Highly recommend anyone to go to the Smoky Mountains. Beautiful. Can't say enough about it. anytime, any vacation that we go on, we try to find either a state or national park that's nearby.
Townsfolk said this place was
And
haunted, but
I
doesn't
highly
look so
encourage
bad
anyone to
me.
do that. Take, you know, take advantage of these resources. National parks belong to us as the public, so we should cherish them and definitely visit them. The same thing with state parks. You know, a lot of great people take care of our state parks and maintain them so that we can enjoy them. Or if you go to another state, so you know people of that state can enjoy them. We went to State Park in Arizona when we were there, and did like a ranger tour and all that kind of stuff. So it was really neat. So yeah, so that was lots of fun. Again, I highly encourage you to do that. It's good stuff.
This is just disgusting.
What am I doing here? Okay. Okay. What the heck is that? That's the biggest shield. Alright, let's see what we have. Voodoo Mask. Witch Doctor, I can't use that. Armor. Blah, 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 blah. This is a magic cloak with an empty socket that I may put this on, and it still doesn't do much for me. Interesting. This legendary quiver. The one that I have is still better. Alright, so we're just gonna go through here. And here come things. I keep wanting to hit the wrong
I never doubted us for a moment.
I don't like this scoundrel guy at all. But I don't know. I don't know why I even brought him. Yeah. So it was good. It was a good trip. And when we go away on vacation, and what we like to do. Oh, excuse me. Just it's like late in the day. When we go on vacation, what we like to do is explore. What we typically do is, you know, get up, breakfast, go out, do stuff, come back, chill, go back out later, do stuff, come back, sleep, and repeat. And that's kind of what we do, and we do that because a lot of the places that we go are hot. A lot of places that we go are extremely hot. We went to Arizona. We've been to a lot of places down south. So we try to do as much as we can early in the day before it gets hot, and then come back, chill out in the hotel room or tiny house or wherever we are. Chill out there until like later in the day, so then we can go back out. So it's not as say sacrificed heads when it's not as hot, and do some of that stuff. So we did that when we were in Arizona, Sedona, and that was made our trip a lot more enjoyable because we were able to get up, hike a lot in the morning, go back to the hotel, relax, and then go back to the hotel, relax, and then go back out and hike some more. Is the treasure guy? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Getting this guy. I didn't even care about anything else. I just wanted to hunt down this treasure guy. Okay, let's see. He dropped a lot of stuff. Holy cow, what's that? That was weird. Yeah, so he dropped a lot of stuff. I missed him last time, so I wanted to do that this time. So, what did he drop? He dropped a rare crossbow. That looks pretty good. Does poison damage. That's not bad. Empty socket on these rare pants. A couple other things. This crossbow looks pretty good though. 68 poison damage. I don't know. I'm going to... Alright. I'm going to hold off on looking at any more of that before I can completely and fully investigate and check out everything. Weapons rack. So yeah, so it was pretty chill time. Asheville, North Carolina was really nice. The downtown area was really cool. Kind of wish we went there to eat. It looked like there was a lot of neat restaurants. There's a line. There's like a really long line for the one breakfast place, which was a ton of people like waiting outside. So there's definitely some places there that are really popular. And it's a college town too, which is UNC is there. They have a campus there, so. They also, you know, the one thing that we always end up finding out is that because I'm a huge baseball fan, I always look and see if there's baseball teams in the area. And Asheville has the Asheville Tourists, which are a short season, I believe short season single A team, farm team of the Colorado Rockies, and then the Tennessee Smokies were not too far away from where we went in Gatlinburg. I believe they're in Kodak or Knoxville. And they are AA, I believe, AA or AAA of the Cubs. So that was really interesting.
Pallid malaise has fallen over the manor we now call home. Young Albrecht seems to be enjoying himself in our new home, however. Perhaps I am simply suffering from
we missed
imbalance
both
of
teams'
humor,
home games by like a day. I was kind of bummed out. If we would have had more time, I would have went. We would have went to some games, but that's how it goes. You know, it's so you have such a short amount of time. You know, we lost 2 days.
I expected more.
We were gone for what, not even 6 days, 5 days I think, 5-6 days, and lost 2 days to travel, because it took about 11-12 hours to get there, drive down there to both places and back and everything. One thing that did suck was that I would say not even the first hour. Not even the first hour of our trip, we already had to make a stop off because my car, or I picked up a nail, so my light came on in my car, low tire light. Got out and looked at it, and yeah, it was definitely a
Need more hatred to do that.
whatchamacallit, nail. Picked up a nail, so we had to go quick and find a mechanic that could repair it, and we can get on our way. I said to the guy, like, you just do that. I think we stopped at a dealership somewhere. It's not even the same brand as my car. And I was like, could you please do this? We have 600 miles to drive. And he was like, yeah, we'll get you on your way. So that actually was, that was kind of nice. It's nice that they did that for us. Now we keep getting calls from them though, which is kind of annoying.
Need more time.
It's like, how do you like our service? Would you like to buy a Ford? No, no thanks. I like my car. Sorry, no thanks. So we just made a big loop, apparently. Where do we have to go? I have a feeling we'll have to be down in this area. What the hell is this? Figured that guys would come out of there. Holy cow. Worth coming down here. I think the only reason to really come down here is for the weapons racks, but I have really good weapons anyway. Stuff. To discard a couple of things after I kill these folks. Kill these guys as well. Come on.
My hatred is too low.
Alright, so let's take a look at my inventory and see what I can unload here. All the cheap stuff. Is there an easier way to do that? Hold down control. No. For role information. I've actually been looking into some... What's that? Yeah, I don't need that. I've actually been looking into some board games and things like that. And some RPGs and other stuff for Kelly and I to play and to try out. One of my friends plays D&D, and actually might start playing with him too, and that'd be awesome. I've never played D&D. Looks like lots of fun. I'd really like to play. Really like to figure it out. Again, always been a fan of that genre, so figure it works out. So I just gotta learn how to do that kind of stuff. Figure it out from there. What is this? Halls of Agony level 2. So I guess we went to the right place? So I guess that's what we're looking for. Holy cow, there's people right there already. And there's lots of good guys. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I need to get out of it. I need to get out of it. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. That was a lot of stuff that happened just right there. Like 2 feet into the dungeon. Wow. I learned apparently a bunch of new stuff. And let me see what's going on. So we got a new primary. We can do... I like the bolas. Thunderball, increase hatred. Yeah, let's do that. Phase of fire. Bounces and explodes. Rapid fire. Pierces through enemies. I kind of like this rapid fire thing. Shadow power. Smokescreen was when I vanish, right? Vanish site for a limited time. Accept that. Hunting vault. Tumble cross. Like the Raven dude. Spider companion. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Like that. Like that. Almost at level 30. Rapid fire. Elemental arrow. Lightning. I like the rapid fire though. The frost shots. Shadow power, we already looked at this kind of stuff, but we don't need to. Okay, let's close that. Cool, look at my little spider dude now. I am Spider-Man. Do I even need that stuff? So this is my tiny house mentality. Do I really need those things in my pack? Do I need to take those along? Let's see, where are we? Where do we need to go? Well, there's some people doing incantation or whatever.
My hatred is too low.
Stop with all your cultist behavior. I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. The one bad part about vacation, and I guess coming back from vacation, is that we had 0 food in our house. So we had no food here, and we had to go shopping today, and that's always a bummer, because nobody likes shopping. Nobody likes food shopping, let's be honest. I'm trying to coupon, I'm trying to save money. I don't understand it. I can't do it. I'm terrible at it. And it always ends up being like over $200 somehow, and it's ridiculous because we're 2 people and we have no clue how that always happens. But are these Dark Hellions? Are they like skeletal dogs? Is that what they're supposed to be? They're just like creature things. Creeping me out, whatever they are. Yeah, so that's always fun, going shopping. Cleaning out the fridge and stuff like that beforehand, and then going shopping, and it's just, you know, it's a bummer. Tonight had to come back and pretty much head right to events that I was doing and putting on. Cow. Am I on fire? Is that what's going on? I'm on fire, or are they setting me on fire?
Not enough hatred.
Okay. Most important thing is I got all the treasure.
Survive that.
All about the Benjamins here. Okay. Where in the heck are we supposed to go? That was set to the tune of the Carpenters. I think I'm too young for that type of reference. I don't know what that is. But I will take a yes. Enough of these Dark Hellions already. Come on now. And the good thing is that a lot of this stuff is actually pretty easy to kill or to get rid of. Some of it's annoying. I literally just shot my my scoundrel dude here. Go away, go away, go away. Alright, so we need to go to the Highlands Passage. Wait a minute. Cow, cow. What is going on? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
I must wait longer.
Gotta get out of here, gotta get out of here, gotta get out.
Awaits you.
What is going on here?
My hatred is too low.
What is happening? What was that all about? What is... These things go away. Oh my gosh. What? I almost just died there. What was that? What was going on there? It said something Leoric? Leoric something? What? Need to go to the Highlands Passage? Am I not supposed to be in the... I'm so confused. Am I not supposed to be down here now? This is the wrong thing. I'm so confused. So much stuff happening. So many things. Not enough hatred. Can't do this, can't do that. Shooting stuff randomly. Dogs and cats are living together. Okay. So, yeah. So the one bad thing that did happen on vacation, other than the tire thing.
Well, is it really robbery if they don't need it anymore?
Yeah, other than the whole, Highlands Passage. Go to the Highlands Passage. Where? Okay. No, we're here. Okay. Alright, we're gonna just do some exploring and find out where the heck we're supposed to go. Here's some creepy stuff up ahead. Came from that way. Going down here. Undead guys.
Is that all?
Okay. Okay.
I need more hatred to do that.
Okay, so they are okay. Go away, go away, go away. Here. That's a dead end.
I am convinced that some malevolent being is attempting to wrest control of my thoughts away from
So
me.
down here's the
Voices
only place we would
direct me to
explore.
horrendous acts, and there are times when I seem unable to control my body. Lazarus knows. This is certain. He looks at me strangely when he thinks me otherwise disposed.
Starting to wonder we weren't supposed to go down here. I don't have any time to fight these things, these other things. Nor do I really care to fight these other things. There's stuff over there, I see. Okay, here we go. Here's a little pointer thing up there. This is where we go. Highlands Passage. There we go. Alright. Enter the Cursed Hold. Alright, so I'm going to stop it there. We're at Highlands Passage. We moved from Trailing the Coven to the Imprisoned Angel objective, and now we have to go to the Cursed Hold. So, yeah, that's it. And I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching Geek Cheese, and come on back for some more. Thanks. Bye.